Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel Tools to Hack. So let's continue with part 2 of this series with command number 6 touch, which updates the access and modification times of a file, which in other words means that it records the latest of time when a file is opened or edited. Hence, as you can see, I already have a sample text file named sample.txt. So if I type touch sample.txt, it does not output anything, but it has changed the access time of that file to the current time. So you may think that it is not a very useful command, but its most common use is to create new empty files. For example, let's type touch sample2.txt. Again, there is no output, but if you list the included files, you may find a new file sample2.txt which was not included earlier. So what happened is that Linux tried to update the timings of a file named sample2.txt, but as it was not available in the current directory, instead of showing error, it creates a new file sample2.txt with current access and modification timings. Hence, touch command is primarily used to create new empty files. Now, accessing the contents of a file needs the command number 7, which is cat, which abbreviates to concatenate. It is used to print the contents of a file as the output in the terminal. Hence, if you type cat sample.txt, it shows you the contents of that file. Now, this same cat command can be used as a file creator by adding a greater than symbol and the name of the new file ahead of it. It will move you to the next line with a blinking cursor. Here you may type in the contents of that file and then press enter to move to the next line, and then press Ctrl+D to save the file. As you can see, the sample3.txt file with its contents have been saved. Now, a simpler way to create and edit any files and even add themes, headers and various other options is to use a third-party text editing application. One of them is Nano, which is pre-installed in Kali Linux. Hence, if you type Nano and the name of the file, it opens the application with the name of the file on the top, its contents and a lot of options at the bottom. Here you can change, overwrite, move, copy any sentence and any word of that file. Hence, after editing your file, you may type Ctrl+O to save the file with its name. It is pretty similar to the save as option in the Windows, and then type Ctrl+X to exit the application. You may read over the contents of help page of Nano command to know more about the usage of the other options. Now, command number 9 sudo, which abbreviates to super user, is used to attain the root status. This is very important to run certain commands and tools which needs root privileges to run properly. So you may add sudo in front of any command or tool, but remember, any mistakes to the root files may damage the operating system and make it unusable. Hence, use this command very carefully and only if necessary. Now, if you type in sudo and any command, it will ask you the password. Now, if you are a user with permission from root to log in anytime, as it does for me now, your user password would be enough. But if you are new to a system, you only have certain permissions and would need the actual root password to log in. Now, to temporarily switch to root in the terminal, we would need the command number 10, which is su. It helps in changing users in terminal according to your need. So you can type su and the name of the other user. To change to root, you can either type su root or sudo su. Both are the same. So like and share this video if you found it helpful in any way, and subscribe to my channel to follow me along this journey. I will meet you in the next video. Until then, goodbye.